In this video, you will learn how to recognize the stages of knowledge creation, the academic publication cycle, and the types of publications produced during the cycle, and the different points of access to these works. The sequence in which academics do research and publish their work determines the types of information and publications available for your assignments. Therefore, becoming familiar with the concepts in this video will help you connect the work that scholars do across different disciplines, including the humanities, social sciences, and STEM fields, with the different types of sources they produce and the points of access for these sources. There is often a cyclical pattern to how academics develop new ideas and create knowledge. There are differences between disciplines in how and when scholars publish their findings, but there are also similarities. First, they develop and discuss a research idea with colleagues and students while exploring theories and conceptual models that shape research. At this stage, scientists analyze datasets, conduct experiments, and build computational models. Historians analyze historical records and archival documents. Social scientists work with surveys, interviews, and demographic data. During the early research and writing process, scholars typically present their preliminary research ideas in informal discussions, at conferences, or publish in specialized journals to receive feedback from their academic peers. Graduate students report on their research through master's theses or doctoral dissertations, while more established scholars publish with different goals and audiences in mind. More established scholars may popularize their work by sharing it in more widely accessible formats, such as magazine articles, public lectures, or media interviews. Some academics also synthesize their findings into review articles and textbooks to provide an overview of key concepts for a broader audience. Let's try to match up the different stages of the academic knowledge creation cycle with different types of documents produced along the way. When they are developing ideas, they may create research diaries, laboratory notebooks, emails, and grant proposals. When academics are ready to share their preliminary research, they may present conference papers, later published in conference proceedings, release preprints. These are versions of scholarly or scientific papers prior to peer review, working papers, or technical reports. Graduate students publish research reports, master's theses, and doctoral dissertations at the end of their programs. More established academics publish their research as peer-reviewed journal articles, book chapters, or full-length books. These types of academic publications go through a rigorous review process before being published, where their reviewers or academic peers determine whether the content is fit for publication or requires revisions. Both graduate students and academics also publish more popular publication types, such as blogs, newsletters, and other web content to reach a broader audience. Textbooks, encyclopedias, handbooks, and bibliographies are another important category, known as reference sources, which reflect the scholar's expertise and serve as good starting points for undergraduate research. Now that we've worked through how scholars create knowledge and disseminate it, let's review where academic publications become available. During the early stages of research, access to documents is limited. However, as scholars begin to share their findings, you can locate preprints and early research on preprint servers and institutional repositories. Conference papers appear in conference proceedings databases, association websites, and Google Scholar. You can find more formal research reports, including theses and dissertations, in institutional repositories and databases such as ProQuest's Dissertations and Theses. Academic journal articles and some book chapters can be accessed through academic databases available via UNB libraries, while you can search for books in the library catalog. In this video, you have learned how to recognize the stages of knowledge creation, the academic publication cycle and the types of publications produced during this cycle, and the different points of access to these works.